Hello everybody, my name is Alan from Sauber-Lab, and today will be another video about ARR applications. What means ARR applications? One of the previous video I show how you can install Sonar, Radar, LiDAR, Radar, and all those applications end with ARR. So in this way, we're going to show another application called Homar. And this application is really useful for you create your own personalized dashboard. What means you can have all the application on your server, or you can have extra websites that you want to add everything in a dashboard where you click it, you're gonna access it. So it's make your life a little bit easy. If you like this idea and want to learn a little bit more about it, we're gonna show in this video, but first of all, don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed, and let's understand a little bit more about it. So before we start to explain anything how you can do this installation, let's try to understand a little bit more about this application. So for us to understand a little bit more about Homar, we need to go here in my screen. Here in my screen, the name of this application is Homar, and they say a simple yet powerful dashboard for your server. What it means? It means that you can do your dashboard, and you can do a little bit more than your dashboard. So you can easily drag and drop system, you can seamless integration, you can have more than 26 languages, you can have detailed settings for customers, you can have over 7,000 icons available, authentication system, access for colorblind and disabled. If we come here, basically all the application for ARRs, but not only ARRs, any application that you want will have some integration, everything will be in this dashboard. So you can have Sonar, Radar, Plex, Jellyfin, and continue on, all showing what's the status, what's going on, and also if you click there, you can access it in an easy way, and you can do anything that you want. And here I have some comments, but I'm not so worried about it. What I want to check is the demo. If I come here in the demo, before I install anything, I can have this page, and this page, it's the initial page for your Homar. So now we can put startup create process, and here we're gonna create our admin or master user. So I'll put Sauber-Lab, I will define my password, and I will copy my password exactly the same and put continue. If I write it correctly, they will appear go to dashboard, so we'll get go dashboard, and here will be the initial page. As this one's interaction, I can select, but what I'm key to do is come here in edit mode, and here I can start to move things around in the way that I want. I can move, I can define different positions, so change positions and want it to be position 2 in X, and now they are position 2 in X. I can come here back. I can add extra applications the way that I want. Suppose that I want to run Sonar, so Sonar, and that they will allow me to run Sonar, and I can do much more things. So have this one in mind, and if I like this system, then I can start to install. So let's close it, and I come here in my page again for Homar, go all the way up, and they will give the option for install. So I click install, and they will say what I need to have as a server before I start to lose any time to install it. So what they say, the hardware that I need to have, it's at least 500 megabytes of RAM memory. I need to have at least 600 megabytes of free space. I need to have at least single or dual core, and I need to have internet connection. So in other words, unless you're using really old server, most nowadays servers have more than this. Also, if you look for the architecture, I can run it in AMD or 64 bits or ARM system v7 or ARM64. Basically can run a Raspberry Pi, can run a computer, can run most applications or most device that you want. So now I can go to the installation, and here they will give the different options of installation. I can install directly the Docker Compose. Using this configuration, I can install directly in Docker Run. I can go and do different installations, but what I'm really key to run will be in the Docker Compose. Either they say port any stack, that's exactly the same as the other one. So what I do, I come here and I will copy this information, and now I can start to install in my Docker Compose. What I'm gonna use, I can go and use the Docker Compose, create this .iml file and run this Docker Compose up/t, or simple, I can come here in my container and I can run the same application. So to run it, I can come here in my stack, and here in this stack I will put add a stack. I can paste this information, and this first integration I can remove because I don't need it at this stage. And here we'll come here and copy Homar, paste here, and here we'll put my absolute path for my volumes. Because my system that I run, it's a Synology NAS, so I need to use the volumes for my Synology NAS. So in my case, the volume will be volume 1, Docker, Homar, and configuration. I'll do exactly the same for the rest. And now that I have all my absolute path configured, I can look for my port. So the port that I request is port 7575. If you don't have any other application running the same port, you can come here and put deploy stack. If you have any other application with the same port, please don't forget to change for a port that you don't use. So now you put deploy the stack, and here they will start to deploy. Once that comes for this page, it means that the installation has been completed, and I can come here in a container, and here in container they will show that my Homar start. What I can do, I can click in this container and come here in log, and I can see what's going on. Once that appears this information, it means that I can access it. I have two options. I can use my IP address to port 7575, but if you configure your correctly porting, you can only click here and they will appear. As I told, that demo will show exactly the same process for you when you start to do this Homar. You can change for a dark mode or day mode. We can start, upgrade, and we're gonna select or add my user. So it will be the same Sauber-Lab. And here I put my user and my password, and I'll put continue. Now I can close those information and go to my dashboard. Here my dashboard, I can do exactly the same. I can start to add more applications. I can come here and add a specific application. One thing that's interesting for this one, if I come here for Sonar, I can add my internal port Sonar. Suppose that I'm using HTTP/192.1.251.2.8989, and here I can put my external sonar.com, let's say. And here I can select some behavior. So if I go with the mouse or the tab, I can say that will be media or anything that I want. Network, I can select what kind of network that I want. Leave this way if you don't know what you want to achieve. Appearance, I can change. Suppose that I want to put my picture, suppose that I want to do something specifically, I can look for here, but they have around 7,000 different logos. Most of the application that you're gonna have will have their own logo. Now you can set up some integration. What it means? It means that if the application have some data available, they will give you for you. So if I come here in my Sonar, now I can use my API key, and that this API will guarantee that how many videos that's missing from my library or how many that's already downloaded, they will show it as information. I don't want to do it now, so I'll stop. Now I can start to move things around. I can delete things the way that I want. I can move a little bit more. I can increase the size if I want. I can add more widget that I want. Let's say that I want to add this one, or I want to add calendar, and here we start to add more information that I want. Of course, if I wanted to use that block, I need to come here, edit it, and I need to define what information that I want. Remember, if you only go out from the page, refresh without come here and save and exit, do not save your page. So you need always to come here, save and exit, to remove in the edit mode. I'll give some example. I come here and I'll delete this one, I'll delete this one, and only refresh page. I come back and now they return the way that was. So remember always to save and exit once that you finish modifying. Other thing, if you click in your name here and you click manage, now you can manage more information. So you can manage how many dashboards, you can have more than one dashboard and create more and more. You can have different users, so you can call admin, call user 1, user 2, user 3, so it's not restricted only for one user. You can come here in tools and have more tools, helps and about your system. So guys, in this way we arrive in the end of this video. If you like this video and think that was interesting, please don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed, and see you next time. Bye.